what does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Mari G, back at it with another one, and thank you for joining me again today. This channel is specifically dedicated to personal development, relationships between men and women trying to come together, and erasing all the divisive tactics that's trying to keep us apart. We need each other, and this channel is for people who recognize that fact and want to come together. So all my messages is to help bring inspiration and develop ourselves and the unification of us as men and women. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It'll help me be able to continue to grow this channel and to be able to reach more like-minded individuals like us. So we're going to talk about this video with Jasmine Brown. If you listen to what she says.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining, but my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest, you know? So know what that means. And that works for us because
Yeah, the question that was asked to her is about submission. And we know in this day and time for a lot of ladies, that seems to be like a cuss word to them. But in reality, we actually submit one to another as a man and as a woman. We have different things that men bring to the table that women don't. And women bring different things to the table that men don't. So in relation to those powers of the masculine and the feminine, we submit one to another where it's appropriate given the situation. So submission isn't just a woman thing in that way, in that context. The other aspect, which we'll get into in another video, if we're just talking about a man taking leadership and things of that nature, if we're talking about submitting to his leadership and that's a whole nother topic. And I think people blend the two without actually going specific about really the dynamic and the context of these different things. But more to her video, if you listen to what she said, all she really said is that she makes it her business to proactively love her man. That's it. So she says what? She listens to him. She watches what he needs, or she used the phrase that she like reads his mind. And it's like, truth be told, we all have that power. If we actually care about somebody that we want to be with, we should be studying them. We should be trying to listen to their needs and their wants. And we should be wanting to do that proactively. It shouldn't be only when they say they need something that now we're a Johnny on the spot. It's like, no, I care about you, so I'm going to serve you in that aspect. That's not a bad thing. That's a demonstration of love. So in this case, she mentioned how, like, you know, if he's traveling, you know, she had packed his bag for him. She knows what he needs, what he don't need. Whatever the case is, he come home, she unpacking his bag or whatever. All that really means is that she's just looking for a way to make his life easier. Because I'm sure he's doing the same thing for her in some aspect, or she wouldn't be doing all of that. So she's probably just responding and reciprocating the love and the attention that he's showing her. Or at least that's how it's supposed to go. So, or the other aspect, you know, like just helping be comforted to go to sleep or food or whatever. Just whatever she's looking to do to make his life easier and be the reason why he wants to come home to her. She says she loved being his rest. Her love is her superpower. She can heal in that aspect. Now, we're not talking about from the aspect that it's her job to fix a man. She's just talking about that the power that she holds inside herself as a woman in that feminine energy has the ability to bring a man in a place of rest that can provide healing based off of whatever he's dealing with, whatever's going on in his mind, whatever the day was like. We're talking about just that comfort, that loving touch that comes from that nurturing and maternal instinct that I believe is in every woman, that part that only a man can really be able to appreciate from a woman. And she knows that. That's all it really is. So then the question becomes like, hey, if you got a problem with anything that she has said, when everybody wants somebody to on purpose love them, then you got to question yourself. Something's going on with you. And I challenge you to really get that stuff straight and start doing the soul search to see, like, why do you have a problem with somebody saying on purpose that they love their spouse? I'm sure you will want the same thing. And generally speaking, if you have issues in those areas, it's because probably whatever bad experiences you have not dealt with them correctly. Like we all have. We all have had bad experiences, myself included. And I had to deal with my mess too. That's why I can get to a place now where I'm at in life where it'd be easy to receive these things from a woman who's doing those things. I don't need to be fixed. I don't need to be repaired. And I hope that if you do have some issues, that you do find the healing that you need so that you can receive the love that you should, deserve, as well as you being in a place where you can give it to somebody too. Because we as humans are beings made to love and be loved by another individual. So we got to be able to be that two-way radio, that two-way antenna. Otherwise, we're going to end up alone and destroy and sabotage many situations along the way that could have been the very thing that we've been looking for our whole life. So that's all I got for you today. Again, feel free to subscribe and like that. It helped me grow the channel, and share this with somebody if you found any kind of inspiration out of what I've said and any kind of goodwill towards that. And I hope that it'll be a blessing to them who also hear this. So thank you for joining in, and I'll talk to you soon. Grace and peace to you.